What is the difference between a monocrystalline and a polycrystalline? This question may have been running through your head since you want to consider solar energy system. I'll be telling you a few things between the polycrystalline and the monocrystalline. One of the difference is in production process. The production process of monocrystalline differs from that of polycrystalline. In producing monocrystalline, single silicon crystal is poured or into whatever and monocrystalline is produced. Then when it comes to the polycrystalline, multiple or different fragments of silicon are used in production. There is difference in production process between a polycrystalline and a monocrystalline. Another difference is the cost or pricing. The monocrystalline tends to be highly expensive compared to the polycrystalline. Is it because of its performance? No. The reason why monocrystalline are more expensive compared to the polycrystalline is the production process. The production process of monocrystalline are more expensive compared to polycrystalline, so the end product is always more expensive. Another difference is performance. The monocrystalline tends to perform better than the polycrystalline with difference of 2% efficiency. Is that really significant? No. For example, if you get a 300 watt monocrystalline, it tends to be smaller in size compared to a 300 watt polycrystalline, but they are all 300 watt silicon solar panels, and they will produce the same amount of energy. And both panels reduces efficiency at high temperature. If the temperature is too high for them, they reduce efficiency. So which panel should you consider when going for solar energy system? As for me, I can say you can go for any panel. It depends on your choice. If you have a lesser space, you can go for monocrystalline because they tend to be smaller and have more energy production compared to the polycrystalline, which appear bigger and still produce the same amount of energy. Like I say, the 300 watt monocrystalline is the same as 300 watt polycrystalline because they will harvest the same amount of energy at a given time. In considering which you should use, one of the things you should consider is your space. If you have a limited space, you can go for monocrystalline, and if you have enough space, you can go for polycrystalline, and you will still get the same results. 300 watts is 300 watts.